All right, guys, we're back for part two on my 164 scale 75 to 80, 81 Trans Am collection. It's going to be mostly Johnny Lightning, Greenlight, some Auto World, and a couple of racing champions. Real quick, I did my Johnny Lightning in part one. Looks like that this guy, since I'm trying to keep these videos at right around 10 minutes or even less, looks like we may have 3 or even 4 parts to this. Real quick though, on the Johnny Lightnings, I commented that a lot of these cars do not have the sail panel decal. I think that's the correct terminology, but this piece right here, I think that's called the sail panel or B-pillar. The B-pillar decal or logo. So what I'm finding is, and I hopped on jlcollector.net, looked at it, if Johnny Lightning did the big bird on the hood, it looks like most of the time they did not do it on the sail panel. That's the case with all of these cars. And if they did not do the hood bird, it looks like they did put it on. So this is supposed to be a 78. It is on the sail panel. And I'm saying that, I know it's hard to understand me, guys. I'm kind of nasally, but S-A-I-L panel, P-A-N-E-L. I remember that. I think that I remember that that's what this was typically called on these when I used to have a real one. But I may be mistaken that there was an interior part that was on the inside of the B-pillar that I had to replace a couple of, and that may have been called the sail panel cover. It could have been the interior part, but let's just call it a sail panel or B-pillar here. This yellow one does have it on the sail panel, not on the hood. So here's a blue 79 hood bird, no sail panel decal. Johnny Lightning, however, did do, I noticed, they made this exact car, or this color, same year, 78, with a hood bird, and I believe it also does have the decal on the sail panel. I do not have that car. I'd like to have it. It's a little pricey. All of these, pretty much it's getting to the point where if you missed on a release of a casting, Johnny Lightning, Greenlight, whatever, they're all getting pricey. I mean, people want $10 or $15 for a car that just came out 2 or 3 years ago. If they're not making it anymore and you want it, sellers are asking for big bucks on them. So I don't have that one. I'm probably not going to be getting it anytime soon. I'm really bad, guys, about when I want to buy a car that I don't have, I simply just will not pay a premium price for them. I'll wait. That's what you have to do. If you're patient on eBay, you can find the car you want, usually at the price you're willing to pay without paying, an outlandish price for it. Like I just hopped on between filming these 2 videos, and the yellow car that Johnny Lightning made that did have the hood bird and the sail panel decal. It was a different release. It's supposed to be a totally different car. The sellers on eBay were asking $20 or $25 for it. Plus, then they want some ridiculous amount of shipping, like $6 or $7 or $10. So I don't have it. I'll keep my eye out for it. When I can find it for a good price, I'll buy it. Anyway, this car, which I was thinking I did have 2 of them carded, and if I did, I was going to go ahead and open one tonight for this video. I do not. I just have this one. I would really like to have a second one of these because I would like to open it, especially now after having looked at it tonight. It is absolutely beautiful. This car does have the decal on the hood. It also has a decal on the B-pillar / sail panel. Really cool car. Krager SS's. This is marked as a 78, you see there. I'd really like to have another one of these. I'm going to keep an eye out for one of these, and I'll save a search on eBay, and if I can find one at a decent price, less than $10 or so, plus, a reasonable amount of shipping, $3.50 or $4, then I'll buy it. Also, I wanted to show this car again. because this one also has it on both. This is the Smokey the Bandit Hollywood on Wheels release. This one also has the sail panel bird and the hood bird. This is probably, it's a shame I don't have two of these, because this might be my favorite, even though the Johnny Lightning casting is not, in my opinion, the best casting of a second gen Trans Am. This one is probably my favorite. And I will use this car to kind of segue into Greenlight Trans Ams, which I also think are awesome, but we will go to a Greenlight Smokey and the Bandit release. And I don't know, this is pretty close. Casting on the Greenlight may be a little bit better. Most 164 guys on, you know, in the eBay, Instagram, whatever, they say that this Auto World is the best second gen Trans Am. I like it a lot. I disagree in that it's the best. I think it's very nice. I don't think it's necessarily that much better than the Johnny Lightning or the Greenlight. So we'll put this car up for now. This is a Greenlight 77 Trans Am. This is their, you know, whatever, Hollywood on Wheels or Hollywood release. This is a custom, and then it has custom wheels on it. This car has the wheel up, the lip is bent on that one a little bit. This wheel is a, and this is an Auto World wheel. Let's see. That I painted, and then it has Johnny Lightning, I think, tires on it. I was just trying to get a little closer to, you know, that factory honeycomb wheel. This wheel, of course, I'm sorry, snowflake rather. This is a honeycomb wheel. So this is the wheel that would have, I guess, been seen on what, 70 to 75 Trans Ams, the honeycomb, or 76 rather, 75 to 76 Trans Ams. But it's, you know, kind of close to the snowflake. If you guys pay close attention to the movie, towards the beginning when they cross the Texas state line and he's sitting in the Trans Am on the side of the road next to the Welcome to Texas sign, the car that they used in that shot is either a 76. I can't remember if it's actually a 76 or if it's a 77 that has 76 wheels on it, but it very clearly has the honeycomb wheels on it in that shot of the movie. Anyway, trying to get a little closer here. I would like, I wish that somebody could make or would come out with an accurate, or at least attempt an accurate honeycomb wheel on a 77 to 79, 80 Trans Am. Kyosho has done it. I've never seen one in person. They don't look that great on the internet, but Kyosho or Kyosho or whatever, I call them Kyosho. They did do a 77 Trans Am with that wheel. They did do a honeycomb. I think it must be difficult. It's obviously difficult to do because nobody has even really attempted it other than Kyosho. I would love to have one of those Kyoshos, but, you know, they're a little expensive. They're $15, $20 plus shipping. Okay, guys, what we're going to do is we're already at 10 minutes here. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut here, and then we're going to go into a part 3. And in part 3, I will get into my Greenlight Trans Am collection, and we can kind of go over that. And then you can listen to me ramble a little bit more in my hoarse voice because I got a little bit of a cold about Trans Ams. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in for part 3.